Sometimes people will ask, well, if God knew who Satan was, and he knew some of the pain and tragedy that he would cause, why would he let him live? Why wouldn't he just wipe him out? Well, this is one of those questions where ultimately I'm not sure. And I don't know that anyone is sure outside of God. And God's ways are higher than ours. And God has ways that we don't fully understand. But let me point out this, that the whole idea of allowing a villain, a nemesis, to live for greater purposes is definitely not unheard of, even in our popular media. I think about the story of the Lord of the Rings, where the character of Gollum is mentioned. And he's a villain. He does bad things, even up to the end. There are points where he wrestled with being good and turning back. But at the end, he was pretty rotten, and throughout most of his time. In the White Wizard, Gandalf was asked, maybe he was gray at that time, I'm not sure, but he was asked, well, what about Gollum? And he mentioned how, Gollum might have still a significant part to play in this story for good. And it turns out he did. Even with bad motives, turned out for good. When he attacked Frodo and bit off the ring, had the ring, after Frodo was going to walk away with it, and in his death brought the ring down to destruction. I think too of Darth Vader, who as Anakin Skywalker in the third movie was defeated by Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Obi-Wan probably left him to die there, but could have definitely killed him. Why didn't he? Would it have been better had he been? Well, he went on to be a prolific villain from that point, wiping out innocent people, wiping out Jedi, and bringing about a lot of destruction. But ultimately, he became a source for bringing about the death, or at least it seemed like it at the time, of the emperor. And he played a big role in the good guys coming out on top. Now, I'm not using these examples, especially the Darth Vader one, to say, well, I think Satan is going to come around back to the good side at the end. I am using them to point out the fact that we have pictures of times where villains staying around help bring about some pretty good and significant things. And as I consider, well, why does God leave Satan around? Why did he leave Satan around? I can at least, although I don't know for sure, know why he does and why he did. I can at least have this picture of, okay, I see other examples of it, and I've seen some of it even in what happened with Jesus. And as I read about what's to come, it seems like he'll be used as well for some good.